Welcome back to Newport indoors. Sorry for delay on the start of this match, which is just on the first end. Shaun Jones versus Ross Owen. Ross looks like he's holding two. He's in the red bowls, and Shaun has the kind of bluey grey bowls. This is a third round match. Shaun beat Ryan Boots in the last round on a 3-set tiebreak, and Ross sailed through against Nathan Rees. We were originally planned to play on rink 3, but Ross has already played on rink 3, so we've chosen to put them on the show rink. So that was a 2 to Ross. Thanks for bearing with us during the problems with Wi-Fi. Hopefully you're getting a reasonable stream now. The picture quality may be a little lower, but it should be fine on your phone.
Bowl short, the jacket.
My sole commentator at the moment. We have a lack of markers, so all the others are doing marking duties. I overheard Shaun saying on the first trial end that it's a lot faster than the other rinks that they were bowling on. I think that's a mixture of both this end of the green being a little faster, but also the temperature has gone up considerably. I know in my last game I was starting to sweat, not just because I was getting beaten, but you know, that didn't help, I guess. Good adjustment from Shaun. It's just running through though. Don't think he's got a shot out of that. I think that's second.
Yeah, I fancy you one down here.
Small adjustment needed from Shaun. It's looking fairly decent for pace. Oh no, it's same as his last. Just gone out. Good bowls though. Ross is indicating he thinks this is a little heavy, but he may be on the bowls at the back. Not quite. Yeah, that's the shot. Ball from Shaun there. Taking the mat right up to the mark. Yeah, he's right on the minimum length there. You'll find that jack runs on and on and on. Just a reminder of what we're playing for here. It's the qualifying for the Scottish International Open up at West Lothian. And the winner will play Michael Stepney on the 5th of November. Those that haven't tuned into any of the earlier matches, just a reminder of the format. 2 sets of 7 ends with a best of 3 end tie break. Had a few of those today, but we managed to keep on time so far.
One down right, please. Cheers. Is it dead, Jack? Are you sweaty fast? Cheers.
Thought that Shaun might play a running ball here. Probably got the one out, I'm not sure. May got the second shot, I'm not sure. I'd like to thank Gavin Evans for stepping in on the commentary today. Done a fantastic job for us. And also to those who offered their support. We weren't sure that we were going to be able to get audio, but this is kind of a test for us in terms of being able to run with this streaming software. We'll find out by the end of the day whether or not that was successful or not. Oh, that's definitely 2, but he may have just shuffled his third wood out. As this is Bowls Wales as well, I'd like to say congratulations to Dan Salmon winning the Champion of Champions, World Champion of Champions outdoors. Fantastic achievement. Everybody in Wales is really proud of his achievement. And hard luck to Scotsman. Or was it Irishman who beat in the final? But I know that there was almost a start of a joke in the semi-finals, because we had Ed Morris from England as well, who did very well to beat Dan in its section, and that gave him the opportunity to play in the semi-final. Actually, it was Scotland. It was Darren Gualtieri. I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but anyway, congratulations and valiant effort to all of those. Some other really good matchups here. Well, I just put this 2 that Ross just got on the scoreboard. Oops.
Yeah, it's Jack Owen. Jack Owen. You like one?
We've got Michael Kent versus Mike Dick from Newport. Michael Kent beat me in the last round. He's playing some really good lead bowls, particularly. But Mike Dick is a very, very experienced player in this club, and I'm sure that will be a good game. And we have Chris Ackland versus Marion Purcell. And it looks like Marion maybe 5-0 up on 3 ends. Got Gavin Abraham versus Mikey Brain. And again, I think Mike is 4-0 up in that one. And we've got an all ladies affair with Jackie Henderson playing Sarah Nichols. And the score there is 4-2 to Jackie at the moment. And then we've got Matthew Woodcock and Paul Sharman playing. And the score currently on that one is 2-1 to Matthew. And we've got Scott Edwards versus Emma Woodcock. And the score there is currently 3-all on 3 ends. Oh, there's one more. That's Ben Pawley versus Neil Smith. Yeah. He's doing the marking. He's marking. The Ben Pawley Neil Smith match. Looks like Ben is currently 4-1 up. So that brings you up to date with all of the matches that are currently ongoing for the last 16. It would help if I updated to see the ends. Sorry about that. I'm on my own at the moment, but yeah, can't do everything. We'll see this end. That ended up with a 1 to Ross. Apologies for that. Good opener again. Couple more thank yous just for Sophie and Claire. So Sophie Hancock and Claire Biddle for coming down to Newport last week to provide us with some training on the equipment, and Bowles Wales, of course, who own the equipment, who've loaned it to us. We should be able to get the World Qualifiers streamed as well when that comes up in October. And see if we can line up a few other commentators for that.
Still 2, is it? Right. Still 2. Have I got 2/3? Have I got 2/3?
So you might be trying to remove one of those red bowls, just the one on this side, and maybe think about the other one with another bowl, but actually it's very close to the jack. Oh, got the hole. Very unlucky there, but it does give him a backward. Unfortunately, it doesn't change the situation, which is 2-0. Oh, two shots on the head to Ross. Just a draw down here. If he can pick up a jack, it could give him the 4, but looks a little wide. May have been running for cover. Looking at Shaun's last wood, that's probably a good spot. Having said that, I think Maybe attempting running ball here. Gets that front ball right, could follow on, make 2 of it. Probably forehand running, I think, but we'll see what he chooses. I always forget that he's a left-hander, so it's actually his backhand, but he is playing the running ball. Looks just too wide for what he needs. Oh, he got 1 away. That's not a bad result, but at 6-1 now on 6 ends, that's, yeah. Actually, it's the 5 ends, so he's still 2 ends to go, 5 shots in it. Never easy to get that many shots on 2 ends, certainly not against Ross, but Shaun's a very experienced bowler, a lot of success, never write him off. Get a tie at least out of this if he just steps up a little bit. He's been bowling well. They've both been bowling well. It's just that Ross has got the edge on the heads. Not a bad start. Again from Ross.
Yeah, like 3/4 of a ball short.
Looking a little bit quick, this one, to me. If it stays on, it's not a bad bowl. But I don't think he's going to stay on. He might lose that. Oh, wrong again. He's stuck on the edge of the ring. Obviously you can't see it, but it is there. It's literally hanging over the edge of the rink. It fell back, so it's a whole bowl inside the end of the rink, but it's so close to going in. Good bowl from Ross there, just a yard behind. Will it get back? Oh, it's just missed it. And he's going to take his back ball off. He has stayed on with that second wood, so still has the back bowl.
2 inches.
You'll be able to see it from that angle there. You can just about see the bowl. Ross is coming up the forehand, so he's actually just trying to cover that back bowler. So the set position as it is, it's probably a good pull. That was close, but it's just going. So Shaun's other wood actually is just behind that red one, near the ditch. It's still there. There is a chance of making 2. So that's why Ross was playing, to take the bowl off, because that would have taken the chance away for the set. There is only one chance now, and that's to take the jack all the way through and stay with it, which is a long shot. can be done. It's got to middle that jack. And he's got the ball, but I don't think he's going to get the jack with it. Yeah, so it takes the one. It actually keeps him in the set, just, but we obviously one end remaining. Shaun looking just to disturb this a tiny bit, just to open the jack up to the trail after. Not quite reaching. And that actually is this ball, if it doesn't run, could give. Oh, that's a good ball. Really hard to get that out. It had to be a runner. To get all three would be incredible. Did have a chance until Ross's last ball, but just Ross taking a practice ball now. So we're going to go to the oops. They're going to clash. Oh, they're not. They were. He was just practicing to the respot, I think, but almost collided with the next rink. That would have been a bit embarrassing, but anyway. So that's 3 to Ross. So that's 9-2 first set to Ross Owen. Ross is bringing the mat up to the seam consistently and playing to the tee, which is, I think, plays well on this rink. Ross is playing with tailor aces, He doesn't seem to go very far on there. Normally you'd see a bigger swing off of an ace, but I don't know, perhaps it's his delivery. I know it's very consistent. He tends to hold the bowl up slightly. Are they modified? They're bendier, are they? They don't bend that much. Oh, well, apparently they're modified Taylor Ace are actually supposed to bend more. Maybe it's the rink. What's Shaun playing with? Is it grooves? Quantums? Yeah, they're quite common. So looks like Shaun might be playing with quantums with a deep grip. Has he held on? It's close. I think he's managed to get a shot, but that was a bit unlucky. Could have fallen behind the jack there.
Very close, mate.
And close from Ross again. It might just be unlucky. Oh, that's just bent too much. I thought he was going to get the jack at one point. This looks fairly decent for pace, but the quantum's just not coming down quick enough. Is he? Oh, is he lucky? A little bit less pace, he would have come back. Yeah. Great effort. Oh, Ross is playing the bowl. He's got the jack clean. You won't be able to see where the jack is, but I will describe to you that Ross's ball went about 2 foot tight. You can just see it there actually. 2 foot tight of the marker, the middle marker, and the jack is just to the left there. So it's a good yard and a half, or just over a yard to draw in. I'm not sure who holds second shot. The ditch, obviously the bowl in the ditch is shot at the moment. And Shaun's going on the forehand, trying to come round the bowl. It's probably a good call. It does tend to bend. Oh, it looks a little heavy. Just a little bit. It's probably only a foot of weight, but unlucky. Just the one shot.
I didn't look before I left the head. I just assumed I was. I didn't look. Yeah, I didn't look. I did slightly, but I still tried to play, obviously. Yeah.
Probably haven't said before in the other streams today that we're using a 3 meter jack, just like the actual event. Some qualifiers use the 2 meter mark. We use the 3 meter, and respots as well on that 3 metre. As long as people know up front what they're going to be playing, I think it's okay. I mean, those respots are actually pretty much aligned to the jack length, which is wrong. It should be I think it's 30 centimetres behind the mark. I may be wrong with that. It might be 10 centimetres, but it's slightly different. But everyone knows where they are. We're just playing the conditions as they are. Just good adjustment. Let's see if I can bring you up to date with some of the other games going on.
So Gaff, my short bowl and the jack, please. I went down there.
Just got to find out who's on which rink. Mike Kent versus Mike Dick is just starting the second set, and it looks like Mike Dick won the first set. Chris Ackland is 1-0 up in the second set after losing the first set to Marion Purcell. Gavin Abraham versus Mikey Brain. Looks like they halved the first set and they're on their first end in the second set. Looks like Sarah Nichols won the first set against Jackie, and she's now 2-0 up in the first half of the first end. Matthew Woodcock versus Paul Sharman. Paul Sharman won the first set. Matthew Woodcock is 1-0 up on the second set. Scott Edwards versus Emma Woodcock. I think Scott's 1-0 up in sets and 4-0 up on the first end. And Ben Pauley versus Neil Smith. Ben won the first set, but he's 3-1 down after 3 ends in the second.
How far are you? Huh? Yeah. Oh. I'm going to put off you.
That's the second time that Shaun's lost the jack, trying to bring the mat up. The first time he's just rolled in the ditch. This time is just short. Oh, he's done 2 in the ditch according to Ryan. So he's struggling to get the jack length that he wants. He beat you, did he, Ryan? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Different pace on here. It's faster on here. good start. So Ross again took that mat to the seam and has gone to the tee. So very standard for each of the players for what they would like to see, but Shaun is the one that's not been able to put it there consistently. It's still a good first ball though. That's great weight from Ross there. Could be shot, but I think it looks like blue still. That's just pulled up about 2 feet short, which might encourage Ross to change hands, but no reason why he should mind, because the ball that was apparently in the way is the same as it was before. So this time it's just gone a little too long.
No. Your ball's just under a foot short.
You heard it, but I still don't know who's shot. I think the blue wood is shot, but not entirely sure. Same line, but it's just overcut the weight. Not a bad ball there though. Ross is still trying to get around that short ball on the draw. He's got a good chance with this. Yeah, I think that's just fallen in for shot. Got a decent angle on this other camera. Ross is standing in the way at the moment. Oh, probably just enough. It's such a good ball, it'd be unlucky to get nothing from that. It's very close. I actually believe that backward is the shot. Just the one to Ross. Bit cheeky asking for 2 there.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I was shit at this. camera, yeah?
It's a little bit too much weight, it's kept it out. Just going to take this fourth camera to its spot. It's a little closer this time in terms of the pace. Oh, it's just going too quick. That's a hard hand to play that sort of shot on, but possibly couldn't afford to play more weight than that. He just took his own wood out.
One down.
So 3 ends to play, only 2 in it. Ross has got his perfect length again in terms of the seam to tee. They've both been playing this particular length quite well. It's just that Ross has been getting the better results off this, possibly with the bendier wood. Those aero quantums do hold a straighter line. Just missed the line on the underside again, but doesn't happen very often with Ross.